seen them, the bombardment and the firing and by the helicopter, by the tanks happened at the 15th July. Sir, I think it's not the planning of 5 years or 3 years or 10 years. It's the planning of 50 years back. I mean, it's the planning of generation. Am I right, sir?
Yes, it is decades long planning. And if you look at the statements of those who were close to Fethullah Gülen, who later were disillusioned and separated their ways, several of these are, available, and they mentioned that he planned this in the 70s, starting from the 70s. But he showed a face which was charitable and, about education, etc. But secretly he was preparing. And later we found out his statements saying that, telling to his inner circle that you have to keep patient until you enter the veins of the state structure, until the day when it is ripe, so that you can take over.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, intervention, and it was unbelievable conspiracy that has been built before. I mean, might be before 15 years or 50 years back.
Yes, many decades. I mean, his close associates who have parted ways afterwards have said from the 70s onwards, but in a secret way. It was not like a political party with an idea which was going for the votes of the people. It was a secretive organization infiltrating different departments which they saw as key, like military, like police, like intelligence, like judiciary. And also they were involved very big in media and in the education sector. They used education to recruit, media, of course, to create an image, and they had huge banking interests also. So it was a whole conglomerate, a sort of a crime structure, all right, one could say, and they had kept themselves secret. But they were being discovered, and the coup took place on that particular time because they were fearing that their structure would be dismantled by the prosecutors and judiciary who were after them. Right. Prior to that, they did a lot of damage to the military also as an institution, under incredible charges against the top military people, claiming that they were spies or other things.
Sir, it's mean they infiltrate and they influenced. Not in a single department, I mean, not in the military, but they must be in education, they might be in judiciary, I mean...
Across the board, little by little, they moved. One proof is that if you look at those who are being investigated or taken to court regarding the coup attempt itself, the percentage within the armed forces is very little. It's about maybe 2–2.5% of the entire armed forces.
Okay.
Of course, at the very first moment, the top high command was taken hostage by them. Those who were not, like the Navy commander, for example, came out and made statements that this is not the armed forces of Turkey. This is an attempt by a terrorist organization at the first hours of the attempt. It is obvious, and there are statements now. Court cases have started just related to the coup attempt itself. There are 78 court cases based on the different cities and places where the coup attempt was taking place. Overall, regarding FETÖ itself, the Fethullah Gülen terrorist organization, there are over 1,000 court cases based on people coming forward and giving information. Some are, some regret what they have done in the past, so they are coming forth and making use of laws applicable for this. We have introduced emergency law, which is different from martial law. Emergency law is still civilian rule. Several countries in Europe, like France and Belgium, recently have used this. But decisions taken under emergency law, we have an inquiry commission. So if somebody objects to the decision, they can go to this inquiry commission. And even the inquiry commission decisions can be taken to court.